Hello and welcome to a fun crafting video. My name is Johanna or Hannah. I am a forager, I'm a gardener, I'm an artist, and I make all sorts of videos on here. This one is going to be about how to make your own paper mache mushroom sculptures. They're actually surprisingly easy to make and also relatively low cost. Like, I'm really surprised by how little material I actually needed to make this happen, and I'm super excited to share this with you, and I hope that you will enjoy it too. In terms of things that you're going to need, you will definitely need some paper, just random thin paper, probably best newspaper, and then you're going to need some sort of tape. You can use masking tape, you can also use other type of tape. I quite like masking tape because it's kind of papery and easy to work with, easy to shape, and yeah, that's the beginning of your mushroom practically. For the next stage, you're going to be using just like PVA glue, I think it's called, just like some sort of like glue to make a paper mache sort of, I don't know, gloop. It's really gross, gloopy. You're probably going to need some paint brushes and then potentially acrylic paint. I think acrylic paint is best to use, but you could kind of play around with other paints, but yeah, that's what I used. Yeah, and then something to put your paper mushroom on. So I used just a wooden, just a slice of wood. Actually, one thing I did forget to say is you're gonna probably need screws and a screwdriver. I found this actually to be the hardest part. And screwing into the top of this to connect the cap to the stem, like definitely connect them. But I'll show you how to do that. Either way, I really hope you enjoy the transformation. You're going to be doing is you're going to make your mushroom shape. So this here is going to be, you guessed it, a fly agaric. At least that's the goal. The way that I made this is by using this type of paper and like just kind of shaping it into mushroom shapes. And that sounds maybe really strange, but I'm sorry, bear with me with this noise. For example, when you make the cap, you can do this, and then that is like the kind of a slice of the cap, and you can add multiple to make it a bit thicker, and then you just use the tape to go around it and like slowly shape your way up to a mushroom, like this for example, or these guys, which are going to be wood bluets. And then obviously to make them realistic, if that's what you're going for, you're going to have some sort of idea of what the mushroom feels like in your hand, or what the mushroom looks like compared to like a human hand. And you can just look up some images on like the internet and figure out what kind of size you would go for. But obviously, like, mushrooms are very diverse and there's lots of different shapes. You can make up your own mushroom. If you just want to go for like a general mushroom, you can just go for like a cap and a stem, and that's it. Screw the shroomy,
Screw the shroomy, screw the shroom through the head. I'm doing badly.
It's fine. Is he screwed up?
Wow, look at that torsional rigidity.
Oh, that light's quite intense. So now they've got. Look at that. The screws in the middle.
Hello. Here you can see the current developments of my fly agaric. It's been really difficult actually to try and get the gills in, because I'm doing them literally one by one. I quite like how this looks, but it took me quite possibly at least 5 hours to just do the gills bit. This is what it starts out as, and then I just add individual ones in like that. So I'm going to just continue doing this today, and then hopefully I'll get to the point where I can put it on the wood and actually start painting it. I'm really excited for that. So if you're wondering how I'm doing this, I'm literally just cutting individual, I guess, gills, and then I put a bit of glue there, and I just place them side by side, and I put multiple in there, and then I go in with these scissors here, and I kind of like tuck them in properly, so like that. I can kind of tuck it in, and I've done that with each of these individually, so they look, you know, the more you add in, the more they look realistic, I suppose. And I'm also going to like try and detach them from the stem as much as possible, because it's supposed to be a fly agaric. I think it's going alright. It's quite a lot of work.